Hi guys, thanks for joining us again on the channel. So, there's a reason I haven't talked about this one until now. It's not because I didn't want to talk about it, but because I needed to get it right. And now, the wait's over. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now, let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
So I recently upgraded my home network router, and let me tell you, it's been a pretty significant change. My old router, the one provided by my internet service provider, was, well, let's just say it was underwhelming. It barely covered my entire house, a narrow 5-story townhouse, and speeds were consistently below what I was paying for. Getting a decent connection on the upper floors required a range extender, which was just a hassle. Switching to this new router was a game changer, but not without a little initial frustration. Right out of the box, I was surprised by the slow speeds. I almost panicked, thinking I'd made a costly mistake. But then I did what anyone should do. I consulted the manual and checked out some helpful YouTube videos on router setup and troubleshooting. Turns out, I needed to make some adjustments. It wasn't rocket science, but it wasn't completely intuitive either. If you're completely new to configuring routers and don't know your way around network settings, this might feel a bit challenging. For me, it was just a matter of tightening connections, both the coaxial cable and the internal ones, and optimizing the Wi-Fi channels and bandwidth for both the 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands. A Wi-Fi analyzer app really helped me see what channels were already crowded in my area, allowing me to select less congested ones. A little online research about signal strength also proved very useful. After this tweaking, things improved dramatically. My speeds are now consistently within 80% of my plan's advertised speed, a huge improvement. This thing has really paid for itself in terms of the increased performance. However, there were a few limitations. I found that getting optimal channel selection for the 5 GHz band was a bit tricky. I couldn't access the mid-range channels I would have preferred. This is likely due to interference from the many other Wi-Fi networks in my densely populated area, but finding a less crowded channel ultimately improved my performance. Regarding range, the router's signal penetrates my home remarkably well. It easily covers 2 floors above and below where it's positioned with excellent speed. On the 3rd floor up, the connection is still usable, but the speeds do noticeably drop. For a 3-story house, this router would likely be perfect. Given the improvement over my previous router and the overall cost, I can't complain. In short, this router represents a massive upgrade. While some initial troubleshooting was required, the end result is a fast and reliable connection throughout most of my home. If you're experiencing similar issues with your current setup, a little research and configuration might yield better results than you'd expect. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.